Hello, my name is Adam, and I will be discussing case study 3.1 from the book Global Marketing, 3rd edition. Case 3.1 is called Banning Barbie, and it's about the ban of Barbie in Muslim countries predominantly. It says, the Institute for Intellectual Development of Children and Young Adults has declared Barbie a cultural threat to Iran. She has the American way, and so to replace Barbie, the Institute designed Sarah. To most Middle Eastern families, the idea of having a boyfriend is a concept that is not acceptable. Sarah has a brother named Dara and is dressed in the coat and turban of a Muslim. Iran is particularly wary of Western influences. However, not all Iranians are in agreement with the ban of Barbie. Some Toyonas see it simply as a business, and many moderate Iranians oppose attempts to protect national culture by forcing prohibitions. Barbie is popular has resulted in the doll being smuggled into Iran. Barbie has competition from a manufacturer in Michigan, and they have introduced a doll called Razan, targeted towards Muslim Americans. Her clothing is modest, but her aspirations are those of a modern Muslim woman. However, the big threat to Barbie for Muslim consumers in Arab countries is Fula. Fula is designed and sold by New Boy Studios from the Arab private sector. One New Boy manager states that Fula is to be a global doll, not a Muslim doll. There has been a call to ban Fula in France because some see Fula as an Islamic plot to reach children in their homes and divide the nation between a majority who play with Barbie and a Muslim minority who play with Fula. That's basically a sum of what the case study was about. The case study goes on to ask 3 questions. Question 1 was, why was Barbie popular in both France and the Middle East? The main reason why Barbie was popular is because it allows children to use their creativity. Children can apply their minds and truly enhance their creativity by applying different items. Some of these items might be different outfits or even high-priced items such as cars and homes. It truly allows children to experiment and apply their minds while enjoying the dolls. The dolls in France were popular because they were less elaborate in comparison to the American Barbie. They would come with other items such as sports, designer, clothing, and accessories. The Barbie was customized in order to relate to the ethnic values of France. The dolls in the Middle East also had to be slightly different from the United States. However, in both countries, the doll became popular as children started seeing themselves as a beautiful doll and tried to look like her. The biggest thing in both countries is the use of creativity in their mind and the fact that these dolls are available in the attire of local places, allowing the children to relate further to their societies. Question 2 went on to say, should Muslim countries ban Barbie? Should France ban Fula? Why or why not? This one is based off my opinion. I don't think that Muslim countries should ban Barbie, and I don't think that France should ban Fula. Obviously, both countries have reasons why they don't want these dolls in their countries. However, I think that it is wrong to tell people what they can and cannot do or use. Some things are okay to ban if it is a threat to the people, but something as simple as a doll is taking it to the extreme. I think a lot of what has to do with this debate goes back to stereotypes and prejudices. A lot of Muslim countries, despise the American culture, and so they don't want their children to be influenced by this. The same goes with Americans toward the Muslims. It's all about how people perceive things, and in my opinion, many people are closed-minded and don't allow other people's views and opinions into their mindset. The same exact thing applies to France with Fula. I don't think it's right to ban certain things, especially dolls, based on cultural differences. If France has a small population of Muslims, then let them have their dolls to play with. People should accept people the way they are, to a certain extent, that is. Don't judge or make hasty decisions about people or cultures until you get to truly know the person. Also, not all people are the same in a certain class of people. Don't stereotype or judge, is my opinion. There's always more to people than what meets the eye. Question 3 went on to say, why do you think Fula was far more successful than Sarah or Razan? I think one of the biggest reasons why is because it was designed and sold by New Boy Studios from the Arab private sector. Also, her clothing directly reflects what is seen through most Muslim countries, with Fula having clothing that keeps her fully covered. Although Sarah had this image, the fact that she doesn't have a boyfriend makes the doll more realistic. Fula is more expensive than Sara, but half the cost of Barbie, making her more financially appealing. Another thing that really helped Fula was the fact that she is supported by television commercials that show her praying, reading a book, and baking a cake with a friend. The doll also has dozens of related products such as bicycles, cereals, chewing gum, and stationery. Also, as the new boy manager stated, Fula is a global doll, not just a Muslim doll. This helps with the international market as well. The manager stated that the doll is sold in India wearing the traditional sari. So the doll expands past just the Muslim community and is true an international doll across the globe.